Okay, so you slept last night, 8 hours, could have been more, and you still woke up exhausted. Not the kind of tired that coffee sorts out, the kind that was already sitting on your chest before you even opened your eyes, and at some point, you stopped asking why. Because asking stopped feeling like it led anywhere. So instead, you started asking something different. Why does my body feel like it's working against me? Because you're doing everything right. Getting the sleep, trying, and you're still waking up like you didn't. And what do you even say to people? I slept fine. I'm just always exhausted. They tell you to go to bed earlier. Exercise, put the phone down. You've heard it. You've tried it. Still tired. So let me tell you what's actually going on. Because it's not what most people think. Here's something most people get completely wrong about sleep. Sleep and rest. They're not the same thing. You can be unconscious for 8 hours and wake up more drained than when you lay down. And the reason has nothing to do with how long you slept. It has everything to do with whether your body felt safe enough to let go. And I don't mean safe in some big abstract way, I mean the physical version of it. Your jaw actually unclenching, your shoulders dropping, that feeling in your chest where it's not bracing for whatever's coming next. For a lot of people, that never fully happens. Because your nervous system doesn't turn off when you go to bed. And if it's spent years learning, it needs to stay ready. It just keeps doing that, even while you're asleep. Slightly tense, slightly on edge, like it's waiting for something that never comes. Researchers call this hyperarousal, but you don't need the word. You already know the feeling. A body that's always bracing can't actually recover. So yeah, the hours are there, but the rest isn't. And that's the real reason you keep waking up feeling like you never slept. So what keeps the nervous system stuck in that state? Your body has been carrying something, not in a way you can see, inside you. Stress researchers call it an allostatic load, but forget the term. Every unresolved thing your body absorbs adds to a running total, and that total has weight. It's the relationship that takes more than it gives. The thoughts that find you at 3 in the morning when everything finally goes quiet. The job you physically leave, but never mentally. And the one that I think hits hardest when people actually sit with it. Carrying other people's emotions like they belong to you. Walking into a room and instantly reading the temperature of it. Making yourself smaller so someone else doesn't have to. All of that builds up, layer by layer, over years. And you don't feel that weight while you're busy and moving. You feel it the second you try to slow down. Because that's the only moment your body gets space to notice what it's been holding. Research in psychosomatic medicine confirmed this. Accumulated stress physically alters how your brain moves through sleep. Deep rest, light rest, all disrupted, even when the hours look normal. Your stress follows you to bed. It doesn't wait in the other room. And nothing you can buy touches what's being carried on the inside. The hours were there. The weight never came off. Okay, and this is the part I think actually gets people. There is a type of exhaustion that sleep just cannot fix. Like it literally cannot reach it. It comes from being the strong one. The one people call. The one who holds it all together, even on the days when nothing inside you is. And from the outside, you look completely fine. You're functioning, showing up, getting things done. But nobody sees what that actually costs you. And because they can't see it, most of them never think to ask. So you just carry it, quietly. Because at some point, and I think a lot of people have felt this but never heard someone just say it, you learned that your feelings were kind of the least important ones in the room, and that doesn't just go away. It gets into your body, and it slowly drains you. Dr. Christina Masloch, her burnout research is some of the most cited in this field, found that this kind of exhaustion creates a deep, persistent fatigue that has nothing to do with how much sleep you got. You can sleep a perfect night and wake up completely empty, because sleep was never built to fix this. That wasn't weakness. That was you carrying something genuinely heavy by yourself without anyone noticing, and here's something that might actually stop you. This didn't start with your job, or your schedule, or your phone. For a lot of people, this started way earlier. If you grew up having to read the room the second you walked in, feeling out a parent's mood before a single word was said, quietly adjusting yourself just to keep things from going sideways, your nervous system learned something very early on. That relaxing wasn't really safe. That staying ready was the smarter move. And be honest with yourself here, do you actually know how to fully relax anymore? Because for a lot of people, slowing down doesn't feel peaceful. It feels wrong. Like you're forgetting something. Like you shouldn't be sitting still. So even when everything is genuinely fine, your body just keeps going, just in case. That lesson doesn't leave when you move out. It goes with you, it lives in your body, and it costs energy constantly. Energy you never knew you were spending. There's a younger version of you who decided the safest thing was to never fully switch off. And part of you has been keeping that going ever since. Now, I want to be real with you. Not all tiredness looks like this. Some of it is practical. inconsistent sleep, alcohol, not moving enough, real stuff worth looking at. And sometimes persistent fatigue is the body flagging something medical, thyroid, anemia, sleep apnea. If it's been going on a long time, talk to a doctor. But if you've done all that and you're still exhausted, this isn't a sleep problem. It's a nervous system problem. It's everything you've been quietly carrying without anyone seeing it. So what does all of this actually mean? It means your tiredness isn't laziness. It's not weakness. It's not a character flaw. It's a signal. Your body has been in survival mode for a long time, and it's finally asking you to notice. The question was never, why am I so tired? The real question is, what have I been carrying that I never put down? That doesn't come fast. But genuinely asking it changes something. Nothing about this is broken. This is just what a body looks like when it's been holding too much for too long. Harvard ran a 75-year study on human well-being, the longest ever done. And the biggest predictor of long-term health wasn't sleep or diet or exercise, it was safety. Feeling safe enough in your relationships, in yourself, to actually just be who you are. And I think about that a lot, because your body has been searching for that. And that searching takes everything you've got. Some people need more sleep, but some people need permission to finally stop surviving. And that kind of rest, the real kind, sleep alone can't give you that. If this one hit a little close to home, I genuinely want to hear from you. How long have you been carrying this kind of tired? And what's one thing you wish the people around you actually got about it? Not the surface answer, the real one. I read every single one. And if you want to keep going into what the body holds and what it looks like to start letting some of it go, subscribe. The next one might explain even more about you than this one did.